Welcome to my channel. My name is Crimi-Trent. Today we're painting a cute little elephant with a spray of flowers bursting out of his trunk for some fun, and you could use it for cards or decor. You could change up the flowers and put like stars or balloons, you know, imagination gone wild. So let's get started. Okay, as always, I'm going to show you just by drawing out the elephant. So little curved line there. We're going to swing down and curve it up and over like a little S. Swing it down here like this and curve it back. For the ear, curve line over, swing it like an S, like that. Up, whoop. And the body, curve line, leg, body as leg. It's like kind of walking. The tail, leg underneath, and leg underneath. This part of the ear looks a little weird, so we'll just fix this. And then the eye, it's a curved line up and a curved line down, you know, there you go. I'm not putting Tusk on this guy because he's a young guy. And then we're going to do the thing outside of it. So, I sketched it on my Arches, 100% cotton paper. This is what the front of it looks like. That's what the paper is that I'm talking about all the time. The green label. The pink label is hot press. This is cold press. Has little ridges on it. You can hear that. And I just took one color tube, which is this Holbein watercolor from Winsor Newton. Payne's Gray. I talk about it all the time. I have it right here. And I'm going to get my trusty brush. Which one am I going to use today? I can use the Grumbacher. I don't really need a point. So I'm going to use the Grumbacher number 10. It's kind of a roundish point. Get some water on the brush. Here's the Payne's Gray. I'm getting it very wet. Paper towel. And move this water here. Paper towel over here. And I dab it down. And we're just going to be doing really light washes of gray first. This is a bluish gray. Let me zoom in on the elephant. And we're just going to fill in his body. I'm just going to hit the edge of it. Really loose, get it wet. Okay, it's a little dark, so I'm going to take down some water. Go into the... Get some water in there and take it off. There we go. And I'm pushing that down. It should dry lighter too, so you can build up on it. Pushing that gray around. I'm not touching the eye, but I'm going to push the rest of the gray around. Go back and grab some more of that. So if it's a little dark right here on the edge, that's okay. Just go back in and grab some water. Clean off the brush, dab it, paper towel, and grab it. Take some of that off. You're going to want a little dark on the edges of his ears where it connects to the body, because you won't be able to differentiate between where the ear starts and the body starts. It's going to look kind of weird. Go like that. I'm going to fill in the rest of his body. This is kind of a loose wet. Oh, see, that's too dark, so we're going to go in and grab water. I'm going to whoosh that out. See? But it's not bad if it's on the edge like that, because then you get some nice definition. I'm not hitting the ear because I don't want it to bleed. I'm just moving this around. And just moving this around. If it's dark under the leg, that's perfect because we want it that way, because it's a shadow. The leg over here. Filling that up. Dabbing the Payne's Gray. You know, think about doing some just drawing tutorials instead of watercolors. What do you think about that? Leave some comments below, thoughts on that one. There are some like amazing though pencil skilled artists on YouTube that I don't even dare go near. But I don't do hyper realistic stuff anyway. It's just not my thing. I mean, it's amazing. It's just, you are not going to see me do it. I don't care for it. I mean, we had to do it in college and it wasn't my thing. They want to make sure you know how to draw it before you go crazy and be abstract. So you understand the basic principles of all of it. Perspective, composition, color, shading, shadow, all that stuff. I mean, if people look at Picasso stuff and they say, oh, what a crappy weirdo artist, but do they know that he could paint amazing portraits at age 13? I mean, ridiculous. The guy was a genius. Though he got a little cocky. All right, I digress. So we're going to finish painting this elefante in just like a wash of color in right now. We'll hit the details in a bit. Just washing in the grays. Now this is the back leg, so under the other leg I'm going to make it a little darker because it's in shadow, just like this one. It's going to be a darker hue of gray than the front one because it's in shadow. And they can't all be the same tone if one is in shadow and one is not. And the tail. It's a little too dark. The paper towel is your best friend for watercolor. I don't know how I can live without it. It's recyclable, so it's a good thing. Okay. So, you know, people don't want to waste the trees. So this part bled a little bit, but that's okay. We can just mop it up. See that? This is still a little wet. We'll start adding details in with some tone and value. Like the mouth area. Just go back in and putting a darker shade, but still blending it out by pushing the water next to it. Don't want too dark. Looks almost black. Gotta take that out. Oh. Looks like he's got a fat lip, so we're gonna take that out. There we go. That's better. So we're going to add in some of the details on the ear. I'm going to fill this in. Put some Payne's gray here. A little darker. On here, I'm going to put like a light, it's like a little line. His ear is cracked almost. You know how the elephants have those like cracked type skin? Put little lines here, make it darker. Here it's still wet, so it might bleed. But we're going in, see, it's still dark. So putting in the little lines. I see it's bleeding, so we're gonna have to just wash that in and wait till that dries. I'm gonna go down here and put in some shadows under the ear. Not too much. I'm trying to keep it light here. And under the legs. Again. was looking not like it was in a shadow. And then under the belly of the elephant too. Again with this one. This leg underneath is in shadow. Oh, this one didn't quite come out. I'm gonna have to erase that. I'll just take that paint right up. There we go. Look at that. It was supposed to start here. That's okay. I showed you how to fix it. So, let's just start in here. There we go. And for his little toenails, just make those little curved half moon, the darker deep gray, a little tip of the pen, and then the paintbrush. I'm very tired, I'm losing it. Look at that. Put some more shadows back here. I'm just building this little guy. If you build it slowly, you can easily take away. If you do it too quickly, you kind of can't. Little lines for the tail. Because you can slowly add in your darker shading elements without fear of ruining it. Put his little crevices on his knees, and that one's going to blend because it's not dry yet. Can put some up here. They are very wrinkly. More shadow under the ear here. It's getting cute. It's getting kind of hectic. All right. Gonna build up this area. Wash in some color on the ear. Make it a little darker on the face to match it. And that's gonna have to dry because we can put in the lines for this guy. Till this dries a bit. See how I'm slowly just building the tones and values. I'm not trying to rush to do it all at once. Okay, that's a little too dark. All right, well that part, excuse me, is drying a bit. We can concentrate on the fun part up here. Just fix this a little bit. Which is, I'm gonna grab my new Princeton Long Round Velvet Touch number 8. I'm gonna add some flowers and festivity fun. Got the medium green. Let's make that limey, so we'll put some bright yellow right next to it. You can splatter the, you don't actually have to paint flowers, you can splatter it. So I'm gonna make this like a limey green color. Really loose. And just take that and like, woo. Have fun with it. Go in and grab the brighter green. Flowers can be bright pink. I have over here this fuchsia. Might be a little too intense. So I'll tone it down with just pink. Let's see how that looks. Just 2 simple blooms. Can be 3 petals, 4 petals, 6 petals. Could just be splatters. And just splatter in color. Some of that purple. See, splat it like that. Make it crazy. Oh, can't really see that. Sorry. Pull that down. Get some of the turquoise. Splat that. And then put some of the turquoise over here. It's supposed to be just be really colorful. Just that section where the flowers would be. That yellow is very muddy. Must switch it. Here we go. I mean, you don't have to paint flowers. You can just do big dots or a balloon. Whatever works for you. I'm just giving you some ideas. Just to tick it up a notch. See there, grab some this pink. I'm gonna go back in and grab some more of that fun green. And some petals or even splotches of the green. Woohoo! Yeah, we're wild and crazy here. But it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be wild. Making it crazy wild. Let's get some blue down there. It's supposed to have this crazy one, crazy splatter. Coming out from his trunk. And I might just put like a simple, oh, that's too dark, violet petals over here. Have fun with it, like I said. Could be balloons. This would be great if you're going to give a new baby card or a birthday card. Someone who loves elephants. I have friends who love elephants. You don't have to be for a child. Adults love animals too. They're magical creatures. So there you go. Let's add this green okay, leaves. And put some more splotches over here in the end. All right, wild and crazy. We're gonna go back to the elephant. We're gonna work on his eye. So I would get real concentrated black or Payne's gray. And again, the similar kind of eye that I've shown you on all basically my videos. You're going to do the outline of his eye, then you're going to go right inside, leave that halo, and then leave the halo on top. And then you can kind of attach it a little bit on top and a little bit on the bottom. Oops, that bled. I want more of a halo, but you get the picture. All right, and then we're going to go in here, give some details with the little wrinkles. because he's an elephant and they're wrinkly. Not too many. I'll do it on the kneecaps now. This one still didn't have that proper shadow, so I'm going to use more concentrated. I'm just like lightly brushing it, almost like a dry brush. And then I'll do the kneecaps. Shadow. It's like a triple shadow over here. Under the arm, under the belly. Just filling in details till it feels right for you. Zoom back up. Ooh. Look how cute that is. I mean, seriously. It's for anybody who likes elephants. Could be a birthday card. Like I said, balloons. Could put a party hat on them. Whatever you feel like. And this guy might need a little more shadow over here. Anyway, you can, oops. You can play around with that. I'm just taking that paint away because it was too much. But I think it looks cute. You see the whole thing in there? That's as big as I can zoom it in. There we go. All right, well, I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope you like Mr. Elephant and his spray of flowers. And have a great day.